still watching Shop Talk, talking about some food now. Oriang is revolutionizing Filipino cuisine by infusing modern techniques to traditional Pinoy staples. And to tell us more about this are Oriang's marketing manager, Jael Wenceslao, and its chef, consultant John Cu-Unjieng. Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing us all this food. Okay, what is the concept behind Oriang, aside from the fact that it is obviously Filipino cuisine?
Well, we wanted to introduce the familiar, of course. Everyone knows the familiar, the bagnets, but we wanted to make it more exciting. So, for example, you have bagnet and bagong. We combined the two. So we have binagong and bagnet. And we wanted to highlight the best of Filipino cuisine.
We actually added more, adding on to what Jael was saying, is that we also use different Asian ingredients, like with the bagong and bagnet. We also added a little sambal sauce. So it's still familiar, still got that spicy, it has a spicier taste to it, but it's very familiar to the Filipino palate.
Right, it's not too much of a departure from what the Pinoy palate is familiar with. The restaurant is located in Market. So how would you define your target market for this restaurant?
Well, essentially anyone who loves Filipino food, not just us Filipinos, but foreigners. And in the more or less 6 months that we've been open, we've noticed that there are a lot of balikbayans clamoring for a place for reunions. Families also. And that's what we've seen, like for baptismal receptions and the like. So basically, anyone who loves Filipino food. We don't want to alienate anyone.
But what we do offer is something a little bit more different, and I believe a little bit more step up than for our price range. So we're offering for a mid-range or a casual dining price range, we're offering something a little bit more exciting, a little bit more different, a little bit more twist.
Right, it's a little more dressed up.
Yes.
But like you said, it's a casual dining place.
Yes.
Okay, and in the 6 months that you guys have been open, what are your best sellers? What are the customers really ordering and really looking for?
Chef.
Well, this one here is our Oriang fried rice, which is actually fried rice, garlic rice with tabaran talangka, vegan longganisa, and inihaw na liampo. So
wow, it sounds so healthy.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
we also have something a little bit more, a little bit healthier is the pakbet fried rice, which is actually, it's like a bagoong fried rice, but we added the pakbet vegetables into it. But also topped it off with inihaw na liampo.
Oh, you gotta have that, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It's not Pinoy food if there's no pork in it, right?
Exactly.
Okay, but you do have some seafood as well.
We do have a lot of seafood. This is our it's like our butterfly tilapia with tamarind sauce. So it's actually instead of sweet and sour, we use tamarind as our sour as an acid. Yes.
Great.
So
Okay.
it's a little different.
All right, and you also have like a seafood salad right over here.
This seafood mixed seafood salad. We have Oriang salad. So it's made with singkamas and bean sprouts.
Okay, so yeah, there's something for everyone. There is actually some healthy stuff.
Oh yeah, yes.
On there, right? Okay, and I'm gonna have to try some of it.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the fishy stuff. Well, what is this?
That's our inihaw. That's our
crispy hito.
Crispy hito.
Our catfish. Yeah.
Okay, so while I'm trying the catfish, can you tell me a little bit about the name? How did you guys come up with the name?
Oriang. Well, Jael can answer that.
Oriang is actually the nickname of Gregoria de Jesus, who is the wife of Andres Bonifacio.
Okay, and this is important because
it is the connection between Andres Bonifacio and Oriang is also with the restaurant, because their first restaurant was Cafe de Bonifacio. This Cafe de Bonifacio in Podium, and we decided to make it a continuation of sorts when Ayala approached us for Market Mall. So we decided to go with Oriang.
Okay, all right. So the restaurants are somewhat related. Okay, so you're saying this is
Catfish.
It's catfish, which was
it's marinated with tamarind also.
Okay.
And then it's deep fried
Okay, deep fried, no, but it's super tasty. And it has that little tang to it. So
It has a tang.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
because of the marinade.
what was in there. Okay, so butterfly.
That's the tilapia with the tamarind
Also with
sauce.
tamarind
Also with the
sauce,
tamarind
but not
sauce.
marinated. It's like
No.
swimming
This
in
one,
the sauce,
yeah.
right?
Just that's just poured over.
Nice.
So we do have different desserts also. So one of our desserts, pandan panna cotta.
Okay, that's this right here.
Yes.
And it
So
looks like it's got
mango
mango
with a
happening
mango
with it.
puree. Yeah,
Yes.
with a mango puree.
Okay.
We also make a coffee leche flan. So we
Wow, that
use-
sounds amazing.
Yes.
So coffee flavored leche flan. So
Mm.
something a little bit, familiar.
Oh, that's nice.
Familiar yet
Yeah.
exciting also.
Not too sweet. Not too,
Yeah, I mean it's not a traditional like
No.
Pinoy thing, but it definitely like has a Pinoy flavor. And
Yes.
if I was a balikbayan, this would be like yes.
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 This is like the food that I'm looking for.
Exactly.
Okay, if I go to your restaurant, how much can I expect to spend per head?
It'll be around 250 or 300. But then, as you can see, our portions are a bit large,
Dinners.
which is of course typical of Filipinos. We love sharing
Sharing.
food.
Yeah, it has to be. It's not Pinoy food if it's not served family
Family
style.
style.
Family style.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay. And I do feel that there's a lot of restaurants out there now really trying to elevate Filipino cuisine. I mean, for me, there's no doubt that Pinoy food tastes amazing. It's just, I think a lot of it has to do maybe with the presentation or what have you. What do you think it's going to take for Pinoy food to really be put on the world map? Like, Thai food, everybody knows your pad Thai or your tom yum soup, right? When are people going to know pinakbit and Filipino style adobo or whatever? What do we need to do?
Well, I think we're getting there slowly. A lot of Filipinos abroad are actually opening up restaurants, and we do have chains, local chains that are abroad already. So I think it is happening slowly, and it will become more familiar as the years go by. I think.
And to add to that, I think the social media aspect of it
Yeah.
really helps. There's more to Pinoy food than balut and adobo.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
we eat balut every day. And,
Yes.
I mean, that's a totally like a misconception, right?
Yeah, so I think with the power of social media and Instagram and all those applications, by bringing people in and having them experience the food and then telling people about it via the social media really helps. And I think that's one way to get started on it.
Right. And of course, you could just head on over to Oriang and try it for
Absolutely.
yourself.
That's true, the best experience.
I mean, the show is being watched all over the world on TFC, so that's definitely a good thing. Guys, thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so
for
much.
having us.
Thank you.
All right, for our final